Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vitinha. That's a shade optimistic.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Eto'o. He's chosen to go back. Cruyff. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. Eto'o, over to the left. Harness! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now that looks a decent ball. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, good purposeful running this. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Botafogo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely feet. This might spell take. There's the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Lam receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Cruyff. Thuram. Tries to play it through. Vitinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hernes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Nesta cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi takes control of it, and he's on the move. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vieira. Araujo. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Botafogo are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. We're already back up and running after half-time. Botafogo carrying a one-goal lead. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Great vision. Look at this. And he shoots! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nesta. Lam. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Botafogo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hernes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely, now then. Great chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vieira. And here's Seedorf. And it's Lam. That's tidy. He's being urged to shoot. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe touches it back. Hernes. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Cruyff. The ball has bounced loose now. Played back in. And this is Eto'o. Hernes is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Seedorf. And this is Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos!
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9. Camisa
Roberto
20.
Carlos.
Camisa 22.
Botafogo
Camisa
still have the
14.
cards to affect this game.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de
Truthfully, it was hard to
Camisa
see any better outcome there.
Camisa 18.
This is the time you need that pace.
Camisa 19.
He's a
Camisa
sharp little ball
8.
here.
Substituição em andamento.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled. and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the ball's gone astray. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. And it's Lam. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's good defensive concentration.
Pele. Pele! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Five minutes left on the clock. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pele, some good work on the right flank here. But it's Thuram, and he was quick to react.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Threads one in, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Four added minutes on the board. Well seen, saw that coming. And here's Mbappe. Lam. He's got away. And this is had a shot! Oh, crossbar! And with that, the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hernus goes short. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Rice. Look at the space. Chance! Oh, he's following up! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, it's Ibrahimovic! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He is through here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looks a smashing ball. Maldini. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Big chance! And again! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Seedorf at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Driving on and making good progress.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Botafogo have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Lahm. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, that's nice. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Thuram. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, this is a great position. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Lahm. Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Out to the right. Seedorf is onto this. Decent chance! In for the pieces! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Rice. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Botafogo are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9.
And we're underway again.
Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
And here's Cruyff.
Camisa 10.
Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. Seedorf. Good ball, good take. That's a good ball out wide. Vieira. He's in a great position here. Lahm gets flagged offside. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hernes has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's had it taken off him. Norway finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Couldn't squeeze it through. Nesta. And here's Cruyff. Seedorf looking to add to his goal. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Botafogo perhaps contemplating then. Oh, shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So now the difference is 3.
Camisa 19, camisa 8. Substituição.
Hey! Off the post! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through! Oh, important interception. Pull it. That's a sharp pass. Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now this could be a chance. Pelé. Shot a goal! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming it.
Shot, surely! Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. And Holland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé threads one in. Oh, they could break here. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! And that's past the post. Turan. Vitinha. He has found the way through. Pelé is in a really good position out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's had a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Botafogo have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.